Namaste to all my Apollonians, to the rainbow children, to the people who are going to change this world one day. That is the reason why you clicked on this video, because you understand that in order to change the world, you must first go within. It all starts with the self. You may be lost right now. Thousands of religions in the world, and they all claim that they're right and everyone else is wrong. But fundamentally, they all preach about the same thing, the same core value: enlightenment. The Buddha said the enlightenment is the end of all suffering. It's about being at peace, stillness of the mind, to be in a constant state of being, which brings you closer to the present and your true nature, to be at one with everything that is. This is why we meditate, to revert back to that state of being, to being completely present, to eliminate the noise and clutter of the mind that lives in the past and the future and removes us from the present moment. So you start by sitting down, making sure you are completely comfortable. If you notice at the beginning of this video, I was folding a shirt and I placed it behind me. I tried recording this video 2 other times and I just couldn't finish the meditation because my back or my leg would hurt because the ground under me was not completely level. Bad posture will mess up your concentration, so that is the most important thing when you are starting. Make sure you are comfortable. Once you are comfortable, once you have good posture, once your spine is erect, close your eyes. Inhale through your nose as deeply as you can, and then exhale through your mouth. Your body will expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. And with every inhale and exhale, you will become more and more relaxed. Focus on your breathing. Manually breathe. I like to meditate in nature because while I'm focusing on my breath, I like having my ears listen to everything around me. Right now I'm listening to the chirping of the birds. I'm listening to the rustling of the trees, to the acorns and the seeds falling to the ground, to all the people walking by in this park and even the people playing in the lake behind me. I'm just being completely present to everything in my presence. See, the mind lives in the past and the present. You're probably thinking right now. Probably either thinking about what could have been or thinking about what you dream to be. But can you turn it off? Can you shut off your mind? Can you stop thinking? If the answer is no, if you can't find the off button, then you have a problem. Compulsive thinking and not being able to stop thinking is an issue, but we don't realize this because everyone is suffering from it. This is why we meditate. To bring us back to that state of being. To bring us back to the now. To bring us back to our true nature. So we can reach stillness and inner peace and end all of our suffering. See, the philosopher Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." And at the beginning of my journey, I studied psychology. And I used to believe in this statement. I would say, "Oh, I think, therefore I am." You know, but the truth is that isn't true. It's the most basic error to connect thinking with being and identity with thinking. See, Tarzan grew up around apes. So he grew up thinking that he was an ape. identifying with what his mind thought. It was all he knew, of course, but it doesn't matter how much he thought he was an ape. He can never run away from the fact that he was a human. Identifying with the mind creates this screen of labels, stereotypes, and judgments that block all true relationship. Doesn't matter how hard Tarzan tried, or no matter how hard he would have tried. There was no way he would have been able to love and connect with any monkey or ape on the level that he would be able to connect with a human. These labels, these stereotypes and judgments that society has built into our brains, it creates this illusion of separateness. The illusion that there is you and then the world. That it's you versus the world. You identify with your mind and the stereotypes society has built into it, and it's what causes someone to lock their car doors when a black man passes by. It's almost as if we have all forgotten the essential fact that underneath the different physical appearances and separate forms, we are all one with all that is. This is why we meditate. To bring us back to the present. To have inner peace. To accept all that is. And end all suffering. But so many of us cannot stop thinking. I'm ceasing all thoughts. And I'm just being completely present. I'm in a state of being. And I'm becoming closer to my true nature. Thinking has become a disease. It's become out of control. There's nothing wrong with thinking, just as there's nothing wrong with cells dividing in the body. It just becomes a problem when those cells begin to divide uncontrollably, disregarding the organism. Can you stop thinking? If you cannot, then your thoughts are dividing and multiplying just like cancer cells. You live in your mind. In actuality, you don't even use your mind. It uses you. You believe you are your mind. The instrument has taken you over. If you cannot stop thinking, if you cannot find the off button, then the mind is controlling you. You don't even know that you are its slave. You are possessed without even knowing it. You have taken the possessive entity. You have taken your mind as yourself. But you are not the mind. You are not a monkey, Tarzan. Freeing yourself from the mind is true freedom. You will eventually reach a higher level of consciousness. And you will be more connected to what truly matters. Beauty, love, creativity, joy, and inner peace. All things that arise from beyond the mind. You begin to awaken. One of my Instagram followers asked me this question. If you would like a question of yours answered in the next video, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram. The @ is at the top right corner of this video, and the link will be in the description. You can either comment on one of my posts, you can DM me, and I also ask for questions all the time in my IG stories, so you can just watch my IG stories and reply to one of those, and it will make it in the video. So 5NK asked spiritual books to read, and I'm going to tell you to read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Everything I have said in this video has come from the very first chapter of The Power of Now. If you are starting your spiritual journey, you should definitely get this book because it is a guide to spiritual enlightenment. It is also co-signed by Deepak Chopra, who is the author of The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, which is another book I will recommend to you. The only reason I know about this book is because of Big Sean. He mentioned it in one of his interviews, and you know he's very big on spirituality. He goes out with Janae Aiko, who is very big on spirituality. So if you're starting your journey, I would definitely start with The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle and The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. If this meditation video helped you at all, if you learned something from it, if you feel like you're a little closer to spiritual enlightenment after watching this video, please leave a like on this video. It took a lot of work. I was out all day recording this video and then doing this voiceover. I've been reading this book and doing research for all of you. So just leave a like, please. I don't want your money. I just want your like button to be blue. Also, if you would like more content like this, I'm trying to be more in tune with nature. So I'm also doing these types of meditation videos naked on OnlyFans. So if you are of age and you would like to see me meditate naked, you can click the link in the description and you can watch my OnlyFans. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.